Hi guys, Charles Holmes. I wanted to provide a video for how to remove the passenger airbag dash panel, primarily for the purposes of autographing. You can see here on my for my Boss 302 Laguna Seca, I had Parnelli Jones sign the dash, and I saw several videos on YouTube, but none of them were specific to this purpose, and none of them actually had the panel out. So this will be my first time making a video for that purpose, but hopefully you guys find it helpful. In terms of the autograph itself, just really strongly recommend the Prismacolor metallic silver with a broad tip. I got mine on Amazon. Shipping was pretty fast, and obviously it seemed to work really well for the dark coloring that comes on our dash panels. In terms of the disassembly itself, I guess, these are the tools you'll need. Just a basic socket, Phillips head screwdriver. These two, I mean, are interchangeable. I prefer the tack remover. I'll explain why in a minute. And then you have the flathead screwdriver, which can essentially do the same thing. You'll need the small Allen or small wrench here to disconnect your negative battery cable. Not knowing people's skill levels, I always wrap mine in a towel just to prevent it from connecting. Anytime you're dealing with something as strong as a passenger airbag panel, you definitely don't want it to go off in your face. These are the 3 bolts you're going to be dealing with. This is the bolt that actually ties the airbag to the vehicle itself, and that one requires an 8mm socket. This is a Torx bolt, and so what you'll need for that is these little star-shaped heads. I don't know how well that shows up on the video, but you will need a star shape or a Torx head. And then you also need a 7mm. The 7mm goes to these darker bolts, and those are what actually tie the glove box back into the car. So in terms of the pry bar, and I'm not going to go through the whole installation just because I don't know how that'll all go, on, especially holding the camera. But you can see here on the passenger airbag panel, they have these curved teeth, and you'll see they're also on the bottom. This is probably the most annoying part of the whole process. On the dash cover itself, you can see it has the, let's see if I can get in the light there, these little slots covered in felt. These wrap over the, oh, put that in the way, over the little tabs here. So once they're on, you kind of just snap this in place. But they are really, really strongly attached. So once you actually take the panel out of the dash, you'll want to use a tack remover or a flathead screwdriver to really pry on those little tabs. You can see there it does mar up the finish just a little bit, but it's not bad, and it is very thick plastic. In terms of the autograph, I saw this from the Shelby guys. I do recommend putting a piece of masking or painter's tape with your name on it, just not knowing how often Mr. Jones or whomever you're having autograph your panel is inundated. That way you make sure you get yours back the correct way. In terms of the car itself, process is pretty straightforward. I've got my light set up here, but you can see that there are 4 clips that actually attach the plastic dash panel. Those pop out really easily once you get the airbag disconnected. From the top side, the airbag itself, or the unit, slides back onto these steel support frames. And then if we try and go underneath, you can see these are where the bolts are going to go in. There's one on each side. This is the plastic connector that goes to the airbag. It's just a simple push in the back. I had some difficulty figuring that out, unfortunately. This is a controller unit. Oh, that's not terribly helpful, I guess. This is a controller unit, and it can hang freely. It's got more than enough support. And you'll see this plastic bracket. This actually attaches to, flip it around here. Yeah, let's see. Yes, so it actually attaches into, oh, I can't get it at the moment, but it attaches underneath the airbag unit, clips into place, and then that's what you actually bolt this to with those Torx heads screws that I showed earlier. The pull process itself takes, oh geez, probably 10 minutes. It's not difficult or challenging in any particular way unless you're really inflexible. If you're older, like I would consider myself to be, it's not terribly comfortable to bend yourself up underneath your dash all the time. But for the most part, it works out really well. I hope you guys find the video helpful, and if you have any questions, please let me know within the thread, and I'll be happy to help where I can.